Hello, my name is Del at Del Sales Training International. Today I'd like to share a little insight with you that I picked up over the years waiting on thousands of people. What's interesting about this is my son, he does trainings for, he did trainings for Verizon, now he's doing trainings with DirecTV, teaching people how to handle the telephone and how to sell. Can you imagine that the nut doesn't fall far from the tree, is what they say? But he gave me this acronym called A.I.M, A-I-M. And what's interesting about it is over the years, when people came in my facility or I went in to wait on people, I'd ask them, have you seen anything else? Or have you been anywhere else? And they say, well, yeah, we have. And I go, did you see anything that you liked? And a lot of times they'd say, well, yes, we did. And I'd ask them the $1,000,000 question, well, why didn't you buy it then? And they looked at me, they go, the salesman spent so much time talking that he wouldn't let us get in a word edgewise, or if he would allow us to get in a word in, he wouldn't acknowledge our questions and our concerns. And I'd look at him and I'd go, I love that guy, or I love them. And they go, well, why is that? And I said, if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be buying it. You wouldn't be here buying it now, would you? And they'd look at us and go, yeah, that's right. Now, that's such a powerful question. If it was, I love those guys. If it wasn't for them not acknowledging your questions, you wouldn't be here buying it now, would you? And when they said yes, they're telling me right then and there, they're there to buy. Now, a lot of times people say, well, they just came in, they were kicking tires, they were looking around. Listen, they're not looking to come in out of the rain, they're looking to purchase something. You have to adjust your attitude that I'm going to get them. They're not here just because, they're here to buy. So let's get back to the acronym A.I.M. And first thing we want to talk about is the A. And what the A stands for is acknowledge. You're going to have to acknowledge their concerns, and you're going to have to, respond to them. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to take it as an attack. You don't want to become defensive. What I was taught is you don't want to rise to Johnny Q salesmen that think you know everything, and you don't listen to them. And, basically it's just a one-way conversation. You always want to acknowledge their concerns. Now, the other thing that you want to do after you acknowledge your concerns is that you want to be sure and inform them about their concerns. You want to inform them. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to get into the old thing as, can you ask more questions than they can answer, or can they answer more questions than you can answer? That, you don't want to go back and forth. So the third thing you want to do is after acknowledge and inform, you want to move on. Okay? Move on. Now, if they bring it up again, then it's a legitimate concern. And then, in other teachings, what I'll do is I'll teach you how to take that concern and turn it into their final concern and close the sale. So, the three-step process, once again, is number one, we want to acknowledge them. Of course, after we acknowledge their concern, we want to inform them. And then, thirdly, after we inform them, we want to move on, don't we? Anyway, my name is Del Ellis, and if there's anything I could do whatsoever in the field of selling or leadership, please don't hesitate to call or email me. My phone number is 559-259-2932, or you can email me at delellis1@hotmail.com. Anyway, I hope you have a great and successful career in the science of selling. Bye-bye.